For me, art is a means of expression and the exploration of the world around us. For that reason, I want to dedicate this week to the North Atlantic right whale. I would ask you to ponder, have you ever heard of its existence? A right whale. I mean, we've heard of killer whales and humpback whales, but yet I've never heard of this right whale. Would it surprise you to learn there are less than 400 left? Like many marine creatures, these whales face the threat of entanglement, ship strikes, habitat loss, to name a few. Join me while I make an art piece and further explain the plight of the right whale. This whale can come in at 55 feet long and is a baleen whale, meaning that it survives by skimming minuscule zooplankton off of the surface of the ocean. It is truly a wonder that such small creatures can sustain such a giant. Due to the feeding and breeding habits of the right whale, the threat of habitat loss is perilous. Sadly, the combination of chemical pollutants, ocean acidification, and the domino effect of climate change has drastically changed the native habitat for these whales and put them at their tipping point. And this is but one problem. They also face fishing line entanglements. There is an estimated 80% of them showing signs of entanglement scars, including fishing gear embedded within their flesh. Many who become entwined die quickly, as they can no longer break the surface to breathe. They are commonly found in coastal waters, including bays and estuaries, which make them prone to ship strikes. And sadly, these strikes are all too commonly fatal. The North Atlantic right whale bears the scars of our human impact. And it truly calls to question, can the human race survive without biodiversity? If we are not going to save this whale, will we even lift a finger for any other species on the brink of extinction? Here are but a few things that can be done to save our whales. Safe zones can be created and speed restrictions can be put into place to lower the chances of ship strikes. Implementing vital changes to fishing gear, changing the way that we have been doing something so that it is beneficial not only for us, but to all the creatures of the ocean. The status quo that we have been living is just not working. It hasn't been working for a very long time. How do you put human interest second to the life of these animals? How do you change long-standing traditions? These are questions we have to ask and answer, because if we have the knowledge, and we have the drive, and we have the ability to save these whales, then I truly feel there is no reason that we need to be in this situation, ever, for any of our animals, for any of them. We can live alongside each other. There are ways to still make life livable for all the creatures on Earth as well as ourselves. If we lose that drive, we will truly be lost. Now, I do believe the human race is capable of executing unimaginable things. If we know what we are up against, we will know how to problem solve. Conservation efforts do not have to be in vain. Ultimately, it is important that we put a plan in place to save the right whale. Because if we can save them, we can save them all. As many of the marine species that are on the verge of extinction face the same problems. I want to thank you for watching my video and allowing me to ramble on about something that I'm very passionate about. I hope you enjoy the final results, and if you are interested in learning a little bit more I do have a lot more information listed in the description box below, and I would be curious, what endangered species should I do next? Please leave your comments below.